Educational digital stories are short videos that include argumentative evidence, images, music, and personal narratives to engage students in a way that opens doors to new information. I would like to share with you the role of the 4 elements of educational digital stories that can impact pro-social or helping behavior. I'll do that with Daniel Kahneman's model for decision making that uses a fast, intuitive System 1 based in emotions and a slow, deliberate System 2 founded in rational thinking. U.S. history textbooks have been written from a Eurocentric point of view, with few classroom materials available for educators who desire to teach a more rounded perspective. Educational digital storytelling can be a classroom resource that influences both the emotional system 1 and the rational system 2 in a way that impacts pro-social behavior. First, let's take a look at how using argumentative evidence in building a digital story impacts existing beliefs. Providing evidence, such as reading from a historical document, may not be enough to influence students if it conflicts with previous teaching and feels unfamiliar. However, argument strength has impact when recipients are emotionally transported into the world of a story. Transportation can make information feel familiar for intuitive and cognitive recall. Next, using images in educational digital storytelling can help prompt and enhance the emotional transportation. Images can spark the imagination that triggers simulating another person's emotion, which is the basis of empathy. They can also augment verbal evidence and are more easily remembered than words, both of which support System 2's reasoning processes. Thirdly, let's examine the impact of music on emotion and its influence on students' perspectives. Images become more powerful in communicating emotion when accompanied by music. Research indicates that taking music lessons is associated with children being more empathetic. Music in a digital story generates emotion that creates familiarity. During decision making, information is judged as correct or good because it feels familiar. And finally, let's see how personal stories may affect students' sensitivity to the content of an educational digital narrative. Personal narratives within a digital story can trigger the mirrored emotions of empathy that prompt pro-social behavior. Those same stories can also provide argumentative evidence for System 2. Personal testimony is more persuasive than statistical evidence. In conclusion, pro-social behavior is rooted in empathy influenced by System 1's emotional decisions. This includes familiarity, System 1's judgment of good. Empathy can also open the door to System 2's rational thought process for evaluating arguments, which can promote long-term behavior change. The elements of digital storytelling work together to impact both systems of decision-making. Educational digital stories can teach a balanced version of history that inspires pro-social behavior. Thank you.